President Donald Trump's ongoing visa crackdown has now struck some of the most prestigious universities in the United States. In a move that's sending shockwaves across academic circles, international students from Harvard University and the University of California, Los Angeles have had their student visa statuses revoked. According to a report by the Harvard Crimson, the university discovered that 3 current students and 2 recent graduates had their visas revoked during what the school described as a routine records review. This information was shared in an email from the Harvard International Office, or HIO, to its international student community. The names of the affected students have not been released. The HIO stated in the message, and I quote, "We are not aware of the details of the revocations or the reasons for them, but we understand that comparable numbers of students and scholars in institutions across the country have experienced similar status changes in roughly the same time frame." End quote. The office reiterated Harvard's support for its international students, writing, and I quote, "Harvard deeply values the international students and scholars who travel here to learn and grow. The talent they bring to the campus each day increases our ability to advance world-class discovery in fields that have meaningful impact on people's lives, while creating positive relationships and discourse that expand the horizons of people across our community." End quote. The crackdown is not limited to Harvard. The University of California, Los Angeles has also confirmed that as many as 12 international students, 6 current students, and 6 former students had their visas revoked. UCLA Chancellor Julio Frank disclosed this in a message to the campus community. Frank explained that during a routine audit of service records, the Student and Exchange Visitor Information System, UCLA officials learned that the Student and Exchange Visitor Program, or SEVP, had terminated the status of the 12 individuals. 6 were current students, while the other 6 were engaged in the Optional Practical Training, or OPT program, which allows graduates to work in the US for a limited time. The note emphasized that the reasons cited for the termination were violations of visa program terms, but added that UCLA is not aware of any federal law enforcement activity on campus related to these terminations. The Chancellor's message also acknowledged the fear and anxiety this situation brings. He said, and I quote, "We recognize that these actions can bring feelings of tremendous uncertainty and anxiety to our community. We want our immigrant and international UCLA students, staff, and faculty to know we support your ability to work, learn, teach, and thrive here." End quote. Nationwide, the scale of the visa crackdown appears to be much larger. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio confirmed that at least 300 student visas have been revoked across the country. Speaking at a press conference in Guyana, Rubio said the administration carries out such actions every day. That number, however, is likely to grow as schools continue their own internal reviews. This sweeping move comes amid the Trump administration's hardening stance against international students involved in pro-Palestine protests. With hundreds of visas revocations and growing uncertainty on campuses, this development could have long-term implications for international education in the United States. Stay tuned for more updates.